Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Aaheli Bhattacharya, currently pursuing statistics and data science. Today, our topic for today's video is graphs. As I previously discussed in my video that we have discussed the theories, the definitions on all the graphs like Ogive, frequency polygon, histogram, bar chart, line diagram. But today we will study the questions. We will study how to plot the graphs. Okay, so let's begin. First, we have few questions. Few questions means only one question for understanding what is a histogram and the plotting of frequency polygon. Okay, so yes, let's get started. The first question here includes the data of weight of few students and then the frequency. We make the tally marks and then, I'm sorry, yes. So, and then we have the cumulative frequency for more than type and the cumulative frequency for the less than type. Okay, what is more than type and less than type? I will discuss it right now. See, here for the more than type, the first value is same. The first value is same. And for the less than type, the last values or the ending values are same. So this is something you can see for yourself. After making or plotting the graph, you can check if you have done it correctly or not. Okay, so yes, what is more than type? Here you add like 5 plus 8 is 13, then 13 plus 10, 23, like that. But for less than type, what do? You first write the total frequency here and then start subtracting like 55 minus 5, then 50 minus 8, 42, and so on. Okay, so this is how you plot the frequency table. Now, how do you make the histogram or frequency polygon? See, here we wrote the weights, and then for the x-axis we gave the weights, value of weights, and for the y-axis we plotted the frequencies. Okay. Now, how do you draw a histogram? See, the value starts from 40 and ends till 120, but I would prefer to draw from 40, I mean from 30, and then end it till 130. Why? Because if you're asked to draw a frequency polygon, then you need the mid value of the first two ranges. Okay, like 30 to 40, you took the mid value C, and then for the 120 to 130, again you had the mid value. For frequency polygon, you need it. So how do you draw a histogram? See, for the 40 to 50 value, it is 5. So for the 40 to 50 range, you plot it till 5. Can you see? It is till 5. And like this, you draw all the bars. But you have to be particular that for histogram, all the bars are adjacent to each other. Okay? And for frequency polygon, how do you plot it? You take the mid values of the ranges. Like from 40 to 50, you took the mid value. Wait, sorry, this is eraser. Yes, so 40 to 50, this is the mid value. And for 50 to 60, this is the mid value. So you take all the mid values and make a dot. And then you join it with straight lines. And for, as I said, it should lastly end to the previous value. Okay, like from 30 to 40, you take the range and then plot the middle value. And for the ending value to 120 to 30, you take the middle value and join the whole line. So this is how you make the graph for histogram and frequency polygon. For frequency polygon, it is not always needed that you have to draw the histogram because you can already draw this in a plain chart, okay, in a plain graph. You don't have to really make sure that you draw the histogram and then you plot it, okay? So now we will learn how to make the less than ogive graph. For the less than ogive graph, you need the more than cumulative frequency table, okay? So how to do it? First, see here, what did we write? The frequency. Okay, the cumulative frequency. It went running up to 55. See? And here, as you know, the value of the weights. Okay, so see, for the more than cumulative frequency, it starts from 5, then 13, then 23, and so on. See, how did we plot it? See, from 40 to 50, we drew this 5 above 50. Okay, and you joined it till 40. Now you have to make sure that this curve should be smooth. Okay, since I drew it digitally, it is not looking smooth, but when you draw it in pen or paper, pencil with paper, you have to make sure that the curve looks smooth and it should be drawn in a one line. Okay, one line. You do not remove the pen while drawing. Okay, it should be a one line. Yes, so coming and like this, you plot the dots and then join the curve smoothly. This is something to be very particular about, okay? For Ogive graphs, the curve should be smooth. That's why I'm repeating it so many times. Yes, coming to the next portion. Here, here we have three parts of questions also. Let's see one by one. The graph or the table here denotes the marks of students, the frequency, and the cumulative frequency. Okay, so 10 to 15 is 10, cumulative frequency is 10, 15 to 20 is 15, 10 plus 15, 25, 20 to 25 it is 17, 25 plus 17 it is 42, and so on. And the total value is 72. Okay, what is the question? First question is find the median, first and third quartile. How do you do it? See, the steps to locate quartiles from graph. I'm always getting confused on eraser and highlighter. I'm sorry. Steps to locate quartiles from graph. See, first you need to draw the less than ogive graph, cumulative frequency curve. Okay? See, first you plotted the cumulative frequency, ogive graph. Can you see? Yes. What are the values? Like from 10 to 15, it is 10, then 25, then 42. Let's see. From 10 to 15, it is first is 10, then it is 25 or something, and then it is 42, and so on, like this. So first you drew the less than ogive graph. Then what do you do? For the median and first and third quartile, see, the total frequency is 72. So the cumulative, not the cumulative, the quartile 1 is measured by n by 4. Okay? Quartiles means what? By fourth, right? So n is the number. So n by 4 is the first quartile. Okay? So total frequency 72 by 4, then equals to 18. So quartile 1, it should be 18. For median, it is n by 2. It is a mid value, right? So 72 by 2, it is 36. Quartile 3, it is 3n by 4 because it is 3 here. So 3n by 4 is 3 into 72 by 4, which is 54. Okay. So now on the y-axis, you have to mark 18, 36, and 54. See, we did mark here 18, 36, and 54. Then what do you need to do? From each point, draw a horizontal. From each point, draw a horizontal line to meet the ogive curve. See, we made the horizontal line and met the ogive curve here. Now next is from the intersection, drop verticals down to x-axis. So we did drop the verticals down to x-axis. The values we got is here. First is 18, which is the first quartile, 23, which is the median, and then 30 again, which is the quartile 3. So this is how you draw it. What is the next question? Number of students who scored more than 75%. See, how do you do it? Full marks is 40. See, full marks is 40. And then what is a 75 or 40? It is 30 marks. So cumulative frequency, which is less than or equal to 30, is 54 actually. You see here? See? 54 before 30. So let's come down. Okay, it is here. 54. So number of students who scored more than 30 marks is 72 minus 54, which is 18. Okay. And similarly, the next question was number of students who scored less than 40%. How do you calculate it? Full marks is 40. 40% of 40 is 16 marks. Now here it is a problem. By interpolation method, we can find it, like we can calculate it. But if we don't know the interpolation method now, we will find it through graph. Okay. See, for 16, we don't know how many students got 16 here, right? We don't know it. So we will plot it through graph. We will first do what? We will see where is 16. And we will plot it like this. Meet the ogive curve and then make a horizontal line. And it comes to be 13. So from graph we can read it that 13 is the answer. Next question is class interval. Here you will see the intervals is 10 to 19, then 20 to 29. The last digits do not match. So how do you calculate it? We cannot do it, right? So we have to solve it using the real class limits or the class boundaries as I've discussed in my previous video. See, by taking the class boundaries, which is subtracting half from the lower limit and adding half to the upper limit. Like see 9.5 to 19.5, 19.5 to 29.5, and so on till 59.5. Okay, and the frequency is this. Now here we took the less than frequency for the question. See, 86 is the total frequency. So 86 here it is, and 12 and 12 matches. So our frequency curve, I mean the cumulative frequency is right. We have verified it. So how do we calculate this? 86 minus 23, 63, and then 63 minus 16, 47, and so on. Okay, till 12. Now for the more than ogive, actually we needed to draw the more than ogive, so we took the less than curve. Okay, less than cumulative frequency. So now see, first is 86, then 63, 47, 32, like that. You had to point the 9.5 and all those frequencies here, and here it is the values. Okay, values of cumulative frequency. Values means the frequency here. Here, always the y-axis will always denote the frequency, and the x-axis will always denote the values. Okay, so yes, first it is 86, then what, 63, then 47. Like this, you need to plot the dots and then connect it by the dot, connect it by the line. Okay, it should not be a line, actually it should be a curve, and again it should be smooth enough. It should be drawn in a one line. Okay, so yes, at the end you have to join it till 59.5. See, 59.5. Now, next part is how to find mode graphically. First, the steps are the tallest rectangle is the modal class, and that is the key. Modal class is the key. Second is from their rectangle. See, if I show you the graph, see, this is the tallest graph where we drew the mode. From their rectangle, we draw two slanting lines to the neighboring rectangles, one on the left and another on the right. See, one on the left and another on the right, joining the graph's topmost layer, topmost line. Okay, neighboring topmost line. What is the next thing? The intersection of these slanting line on the x-axis gives the mode. So here, this is the intersection, and if we join it vertically, we get the mode. We will. This graph is based on this question actually. So what is the question here? The marks given 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, and the students receive those marks. Okay, we plotted it. See, these are the values, marks, and this is the frequency. Always y-axis will contain the frequency, x-axis will contain the values. Okay, the marks. So we plotted it 0 to 10, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, like this. And then, just as I said, we have to mark it from here, left to right, by the dotted lines to the neighboring graphs, neighboring bars actually, and then the intersection will give us the mode. If we drop the line vertically to the x-axis, we get the mode. Here, for this question, the mode is 34. So yes, we wrapped up the session by this mode. We covered frequency tables, histograms, frequency polygons, ogives, quartiles from graphs, mode by graphical methods. So yes, these are all the topics we covered for today. So now, what I have to say for the last is graphs make statistics visual and much easier to understand. Okay, so try drawing these step by step, and trust me, you'll actually start enjoying them. So yes, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun lessons in statistics, and drop a comment if you find it nice and helpful. For the next video, we will start with the next chapter, which is the measures of central tendency, where we will study the mean, median, and mode. Okay. So for now, bye bye. This is Haili Bhattacharya signing off. Take care.